You can hear the exuberance of the PWX faithful as they see the other guys make their entrance. How amazing is the gear of actually both athletes?
I was going to say, no matter where you see them, the other guys are always going to put you in a good mood. Keith Mack wants to start the party, and Stewart's going to make sure that we stay within regulation. No doubt tonight on PWXLive.com, Stewart's mother is watching and is expecting quite the showing from her son here tonight, as well as Keith Mack, the other guys.
The reaction here for the Gifted making their pure debut.
They're going to have quite the challenge on their hand. Maybe not so much from a power or strength situation. Whoa!
You might have figured it out right there. Logan Cruz, the one who just threw the shirt over our direction. Wheezy T, the man there with the inhaler.
No, it's legal if it's prescribed.
Well, that's the thing. Wheezy definitely known for having some issues with asthma here and there, and in fact, some of his better. What is going on?
You got
Stuart Snodgrass searching Yo-Yo.
Well, I'd hope Yo-Yo wouldn't have anything, but the other guys, that's what the Gifted are going to have to deal with here. The unorthodox nature of both Keith Mack and Stuart Snodgrass. But referee's checking everybody out, making sure we've got everything ready to go here.
Well, again, and Wheezy absolutely has a prescription for the inhaler. For those of you who are not familiar, what is going on with Logan Cruz here? Things are a little different in Florida, I'll be honest, guys.
I was going to say, are these guys famous for bringing stuff?
No, they're not. That's what's so funny. I'm just trying to kind of establish for folks who aren't familiar. Wheezy, in fact, one of his well-appreciated pieces of merchandise is a shirt that says "Straight Out of Breath." Right.
I love it. Crowd here appreciating the official.
Looks like Logan Cruz going to begin things here for his team. Keith Mack. For the other guys, total dichotomy when it comes to years in the sport. Logan Cruz, about 3 years now in the sport, trained by Jay Lethal. Keith Mack, 12 years in the sport, trained by guys like Lodi. Oh, wait, they're still jaw-jacking.
So
Wheezy T's, I was about to say, you better be careful. He's going to end up running out of gas here. And, oh, that is, what do you describe that?
A very good distraction.
There you go.
It'll throw you off your game in a heartbeat.
I was going to say duck the clothesline and a torque, but either way, absolutely.
That works. That's what the Gifted are going to have to deal with here, the unorthodox nature, as I was saying earlier, of the other guys, because you never quite know what you... And just as I say that...
Well, Logan Cruz is trying to show off his skills a little bit, looking at the official and asking her, hey, how did that compare to Keith Mack?
Well, I said the pure faithful, they know the other guys. They've been here once or twice. They know the fighting that these two can commence with. But the Gifted, what? There you go. Keith Mack's going to show you how it's done.
So Logan Cruz is absolutely known for having hands of stone. As well as a tongue of silver, but the point is, what
is happening right now? Not Stewart.
Snodgrass is coming in.
Please, if he's going to do what I think he's getting ready to do, this is not going to be good for anybody. Yeah, Stewart's got it.
What do you think George South thinks right now after training Stuart Snodgrass and watching this?
He probably lost his mind right there real quick.
You know, as a 16-time spelling bee champion, you got to at least give it to Stu that he could dance a little bit here. As Logan Cruz, Keith Mack might be finally getting down to business here. Keith Mack, clearly a fan of Nickelodeon in the 90s with that outfit on. Test the strength here, and I did say this earlier, Logan Cruz again. Dude hits hard. Dude is an amateur boxer, and dude just got out wrestled by Keith Mack.
Keith Mack, like, he's going to throw you that wrench in your game plan that you're not ready for. And I think the advantage that the other guys are going to have here big time, and it was just shown right there, is the weight advantage. A combined weight of over 500 pounds for the other guys.
Yeah, definitely. Not only that, but look at that strength with the hip toss. Keith Mack tossing Logan Cruz yet again. And, of course, Keith Mack is, what a drop kick. I was going to say a tag team specialist, though newer teaming up right here with Stu. Definitely no stranger to the nuance of tag team wrestling. As Stu now tagging in.
Going right into it, like you said, you got to make those frequent tags if you want to stay fresh as a tag team partner. And a double team move here. Looks like the other guys are going to try.
Well, and it helps when you're best friends.
Up, Wet Willies. Stuart told me the reason that he does that is for all the times that it was done to him. He wants to get back just a little bit.
That's gross.
Ew.
Double shoulder tackle here. Pinfall.
1, 2. Nope, only 2.
Got to give it to Logan. And again, I was going to say, I got to give it to Logan Cruz. I might have just tapped out right there from being wet willied.
I would say that would have been the end of my night. And now here comes Wheezy.
Yeah, Wheezy T finally in. Ducking the clothesline there. Now you're seeing that speed on display. And that is really when it comes to the gifted. It is usually the speed from Wheezy, but right there, a little bionic elbow action, taking down Wheezy.
The unbelievable power of Stuart Snodgrass right there. He's deceptively strong. He's going to send him. Wheezy goes to the top rope and the boot of Keith Mack.
Yeah, great tandem action here by the other guys. Russian leg sweep taken down. Wheezy T, pinfall.
See, that body-to-body contact there from Stuart, I thought he may have had him.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, man, as Wheezy dumped into the corner here, definitely a size differential here for both of these athletes and Wheezy T.
And see, if I was Wheezy, I would have never me having asthma would have been my biggest secret. Because right now, all they got to do is separate him from his tag team partner and just wear him out.
Well, it might be a pancake at this point.
Ooh.
Is Wheezy T, and what a slam there. I got dizzy just watching it.
That will throw off your equilibrium along with your breath. And Keith Mack building up the momentum here. Hits one side, grabs the other. Oh, wow!
Huge splash, flattening down Wheezy, pinfall.
2.
Not enough, though.
No. And all of the body weight of Keith Mack went right down onto Wheezy. So whatever error he did have is now gone.
Of course, when it comes to the gifted, I'm going to tell you right now, they're holding gold pretty much all over the state of Florida. This is a young tag team that's been making their names here in the sport, getting the opportunity here in Pure. Probably not what they expected coming in to Pure, unless maybe if they had done their homework here when it comes to the other guys.
Well, and 2, I mean, even if you looked at the advertisement that was sent out for this match, I mean, you could take a look at Keith Mack and Stuart Snodgrass and immediately, in your mind, not take them immediately seriously. But Wheezy and his tag team partner, Logan Cruz, they're definitely learning different tonight. See, yeah, this is exactly what I thought was going to. He's going to run him out. Wheezy's going to. This may be the end of Wheezy's night.
I think Wheezy at this point is trying to make a statement to his detriment.
And see, Stuart will always go back to the basics. Use what works.
They went out the headlock there, and you can see. You saw here.
But Stuart.
Wheezy was actually saying he was having trouble breathing.
And Stuart's trying to help him.
Tag in here, Logan Cruz now legal. Gonna give Wheezy a little bit of a rest there. Chance to catch back his breath.
And see, this may play as a negative for the other guys.
I like the sportsmanship here, Stuart Snodgrass.
I do too, but this slight distraction almost.
Oh,
wow!
Right hand.
I had a feeling.
And another here from Logan Cruz, and I said it earlier. This man hits hard. Amateur boxer, hands of steel, and not endearing himself here to the PWX faithful is Logan Cruz, who's now stomping on the hand.
Stewart won't be counting with that hand tonight.
A lot of bones can be broken that way. And the thing with Logan, as a bit of a mean streak, and you're seeing it right here, the inverted atomic drop, and Stu now in a bad way. No. Kick to the back of the head there from Logan Cruz. And the pinfall. 2 count only here. But the complexion of this matchup here has changed quite a bit here as the Gifted now taking control.
That little trip to the inhaler definitely helped not only Wheezy, but the team as a whole. They've now got the advantage on Stewart and Keith. But how long can they keep it?
Yeah,
because this Hebron faithful is definitely behind the other guys.
You're spot on there. And the hit there into the solar plexus, kidney punch by Wheezy T. And Wheezy now also stomping on the hand of Stewart.
I say Keith is a fun-loving guy, but he's also not the guy you want to get mad at you.
Yeah, but of course you can see right now Keith being mad at the Gifted is backfiring here. And what's happening to Stu, while Yo-Yo's trying to keep Keith from getting in the ring, 2 men in the Gifted beating on Stewart Snodgrass.
See, the frustration there, so many times if the illegal wrestler would just get back outside of the ring, the referee would immediately divert their attention. But they get so frustrated in situations like this where the ropes are being illegally used. They get caught in their own emotion, if you will.
And did you just hear what Wheezy T said? I'm trying to show him what it's like to not be able to breathe. You know, I was going to try to make the point that Wheezy's known as a agile technician, but right now what you're seeing is a guy who hitting some shortcuts as Logan Cruz now tagged in. And the power brawler here.
Oh, and like you said, with those strikes.
And the European to the back of the head. Pinfall.
No.
Not quite a 2 count here. Stewart's still in this thing, but man, the beating that has been given now to Stewart Snodgrass by both members of the Gifted. And let me reiterate, if you are not familiar here as one of the folks who have watched PWX and Pure and you've never seen the Gifted, currently Grind Time Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Guys that, as I said, have held championships throughout other parts of Florida, creeping their way up through the U.S., making their way here now to PWX. And what is Stu doing?
Stewart going to try some unorthodox offense as we wait, it worked!
It worked! Pinfall!
1, 2, no, wow.
Somehow only a 2 count there, but man, I have no clue what I was seeing, but obviously Logan Cruz with a quick answer, taking down Stewart Snodgrass.
Just as soon as we thought Stewart had it back.
The pin.
To it. And see, Wheezy slid under that bottom rope there.
I kind of feel like Wheezy was making fun of the Stewart Snodgrass roll. And the forearm taking out Keith Mack here. And now
Wheezy just took the hat.
Indeed, stealing the hat. Putting on Logan Cruz.
Oh, that's one thing you don't want to do to Stewart is make him mad. You look at the look on his face. Oh, they have no idea. They just stuck their fist in a hornet's nest.
And Stu coming to life here, the chop.
Oh.
And another.
Stewart is impervious to these shots.
Yeah, the adrenaline's flowing here.
Get him up.
Snodgrass now feeds. Power slam, taking down Cruz. Off goes the propeller hat.
He's got him up, fireman's carry. And he's going to spin him around on that airplane.
It's not going to end well for either man. You can see the dizziness here in the ring.
I would say, wrong corner for both men trying to make that tag.
Hey, when you're dizzy, I understand.
I would say that blurry vision's not going to help anything. Who's going to be the first man to reach their relief in the corner?
2 twirls and I'd be puking right now, and it looks like Cruz.
Here comes Wheezy, and here comes Mack.
Indeed. Cruz tagging, as does Stu. And now a fresh Keith Mack getting an opportunity to get a modicum of revenge here against the Gifted, who he's watched beaten on Stewart Snodgrass for how long here?
I'd say get him up, send him down. Keith Mack is not messing around anymore.
It could be all she wrote. Pinfall.
Hit, no.
Yeah, just a 2 count there.
See, Keith can't get frustrated. You got to keep the ball rolling. You got to keep going.
And what do we have here? Reversal. Shoulder tackle, though. Not surprising result. Pinfall.
Oh.
Broken up by Logan Cruz. the size differential there definitely playing well for Keith Mack. But of course, Logan Cruz getting involved. Now Stuart Snodgrass is involved. Things are absolutely breaking down here.
What Stuart just called out for something I didn't quite hear. What?
Now we've seen this before.
Gonna hit the ropes. Oh no!
Logan Cruz tripping down Stuart Snodgrass before the tandem maneuver could be hit, and instead now head first goes Stu there to the post.
Wait a minute, what's Weezy doing here? One final, no, he caught it.
Yeah, you saw Weezy has the inhaler in his hand, a little bit of a struggle. Oh!
Referee's trying to get it. Whoa! Did they just spray Yolanda? No way!
And not just that, kick below the belt here. Official has no clue. Pinfall, not like this.
No way! Oh, come on!
The Gifted picking up the win here in their debut in Pure. And reality of the situation here is the Gifted took advantage of an inadvertent spray to the eye of the official from that inhaler and the low blow to Keith Mack, who you can see Keith Mack hasn't even gotten up yet. And if you had any question about the attitude of the Gifted and what to expect from the Gifted here in PWX, well, you're experiencing it right now.
Yeah, they proved tonight that they're going to do anything they can to get that victory. And they lucked out with that inhaler going off in the face of the official, Yolanda. She was blinded momentarily, wasn't able to see the low blow from Weezy.
And I'll tell you, the other guys looked phenomenal. They had this match in control so much, but the Gifted just taking advantage of that opportunity, winning here tonight. And definitely not the momentum the other guys were looking for as we look at Battlefield X this Saturday, August the 21st. What is this?
What? Well, I thought we were going into the Reagan Lee Moss match, Nate. What is? Well, speak of the devil, Sadie Lee Moss coming down the ramp. Looks like she's got some of her vintage cookies there. Gonna try and cheer up the other guys, I guess. I don't know about you, Trevor, but a cookie always makes me feel a little bit better. And the mother of professional wrestling, putting a few more smiles on a few more faces here tonight in Hebron Hall.